Anybody got any good anecdotes they want to spend a few moments before we go down and dance?
I got a couple.
Yeah.
I don't mean to pick on Andy Sandilands, but there are some funny stories about Andy. In fact, I was just down in the bar before the dinner tonight, and Andy came up to me and said, I remember grade 9, my very first date. There was a barn dance at Point Grey. Was it Point Grey, Andy?
No, it was right here, PW.
PW, first year. And the draw was Andy and Gene Hodson. And Gene lived only a block from the school, so Andy walked over to pick her up. And when he got there, it was his first date, he was so scared poopless that he stood outside, hid behind a tree for half an hour before he got enough balls up to go up to the front door and ring the doorbell. And I thought that was a great story. I went over to Gene and said, Gene, do you remember when Andy came to pick you up on your first date? No.
I have some observations, I think.
In front of the mic, Jake.
The mic, the mic, all right.
Thank you.
I really do have a couple of observations I think must be made in light of Atkinson's performance. I'll be very brief, however.
All right.
Sandilands, no respect, it hasn't started yet. When I first started religiously attending the meetings of the committee for this party, of which I attended.
He showed up at 1!
Two, one of which was at my house and therefore very difficult to miss. I observed about the second evening that really everyone seemed to be about the same. They were about 25 years older, but they were absolutely the same. And the best example of that for any of you who have talked to him in the last 24 hours is Stu Frew. Stu Frew hasn't changed at all. An example of that would be that it surprised me that there was a vote about whether to include spouses for the evening, and I personally don't care because I don't have one, but it was 11-1, with Stu claiming that he'd have to bring his wife because he wouldn't be permitted to come otherwise. I found it amusing that last night I overheard him twice talking about, you know, I don't take the wife anywhere anymore. Are you unhappily married too? And that Stu, I should mention, by the way, I think we've really, there are little highlights to this weekend, and I think Stu and Jill apparently had a very meaningful experience. I just want to sort of make sure the stories coincide, because some of the things that Stu suggested went on, Jill didn't seem quite as certain of. You know, we're all over 40, and I think that's just fine for the two of you. I just don't think things have changed that much until I got here. And I want to tell you, this is something that only I would have the courage to I think, surface. I don't know how many of you realize that talking to Lynn Malcolm, for instance, she thought I was really a bit of an arrogant jerk during grade 12. And
a girl, Lynn! And a girl!
That's true. That's fair comment. The only thing that's happened over 25 years is it's got a little worse, but I can talk about it. And one of the reasons I was like that was I was really somewhat afraid to talk. And it's partly due to Moody. Moody, you listen up here. The reason for this is that for the tight-ass little guys from Shaughnessy, the spoiled kids, like myself and Wooten and Atkinson and McGraw, Moody, one more time. We're talking about you and Goodrich in the gas station a little while.
Good job.
The tight-ass little guys from Shaughnessy, like myself, lived in total fear of having to talk to either Rick Baker, who was 41 at the time, or a guy like Gordy Stevens, who had a stripped-down 49 Ford and a girlfriend that he could go like this in the car with. And I mean, I got through my whole grad year. My biggest achievement was I never had to talk to Gordy Stevens, Rick Baker, Bill Goodrich, or Bob Moody, because I knew if I did, I'd get the shit kicked out of me on the spot. I only bring this up. I wasn't going to bring it up, but I do observe, however, that 25 years later, in reading through the stuff and talking to a few of the guys last night, the only 4 guys who appear to have had their shit together for 25 years, are happily married, have had the same job, have 43 employees, are perfectly successful, and have been married 23 years, are the 4 guys who were the hoods from Kitsilano.